find you. I'm trying to find me too, girl. Don't worry. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. I should be on the YouTube as well. I'm pretty sure that I am. Yes, I am. Good morning. If you're over on YouTube, say good morning. There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning. Oh, let me tell you. Let me tell you what. Let's get this party started, shall we? Let's do this. Good morning, interwebs. Good morning, interwebs. Good morning. Just giving everybody a quick rundown. Share where you can. Beth, can you share over in Michael's group for me? He said he would allow it, so that would be great. If you don't mind. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Share where you can without getting banned. Alright, let's do this. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. This is the SAS for March 28th, 2021. My name is Nikki Adamkowitz for all those who live under a rock. And who the hell am I kidding? You know what? It is a good morning, but I am really nursing a really bad headache. It started in last night, and I knew it was going to be trouble. And then the weather, the sinuses, it's a fabulous morning. So if I seem just a touch off this morning, it's just because the sassy one is just not feeling up to her sassy self. You have a slightly different view this morning. As you can see, I have a wider type of view. I am now on a laptop so that I can literally read all of your comments, whether you're over on the YouTube or on Facebook. I can see you guys all at the same time now, which is an amazing thing in itself. But first and foremost, there are a few things I'd like to talk to you about. First, thank you to Jess and Jody who are behind the helm. We got Jess over on Facebook and we've got Jody over on YouTube. And I would like to take this beautiful and wonderful opportunity to wish our very own Jody a happy birthday. So happy birthday, Miss Jody. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. She just got herself a trike. I guess it's what happens when after we hit 40, we don't have motorcycles anymore. We ride trikes because, you know, we're afraid of breaking something. Anywho, I hope she's enjoying her weekend thus far. So happy birthday to Jody. So let's show Jody some birthday love by saying happy birthday this morning. I'm going to go grab my coffee. Oh, there we go. So, let me explain something real quick too. If my speech gets slightly slurred, or I seem, like I said, if I seem off, I have a major migraine brewing right now, and so my migraines affects my speech. So if my speech seems off, or if those who are about to say I'm drunk, no, I have a migraine that's sitting right here right now, and like I said, it does affect my speech, so I need to slow it down just a little so I can enunciate my words. Just so you know, I don't want people to misconception of what's going on. So let's talk about what we're going to do today. Today we're going to talk about, I have been cutting, sorry. So I've been telling you guys for over the last couple of weeks, I've been shopping at every major vendor that I could find and finding new products. Well, today we're going to talk about JDS. So JDS has a new line of burlap type items. So I grabbed a couple items from there. There was also another item that I wanted to try, and that was their poker chips that you can make into like challenge coins. I'm very big in the police community for doing stuff for our local law enforcement, and with that they like to do challenge coins. So after talking things over with Jess and whatnot, she fell in love with them. So I was like, you know what? I am gonna try them. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna try the challenge coins. I'm gonna press them. I have never pressed any one of these items. I decided not to pre-press. I decided not to do any of that kind of stuff. I wanted to try to just do it on our own and see what we can come up with. We'll do it together. So let's switch the cameras here. There we go. All right, so first things first, here are some of the items that they have. So this is their new faux burlap line. All right, and these have the burlap front, but they have a really nice suede leather type back. They're really nice, and I don't want to say it in a weird way, but they have a nice masculine quality to them. So I really like this. They would be great for those rustic camps and all of that, cabins. Think of that kind of stuff. So these have a nice manly quality to them. So it'd be great for Father's Day and whatnot. Then we have this neat contraption that we're going to try to press for the first time. And this is their basket. So I was like, you know, a tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket. Right. Yep, I went there. So there you go. This is their basket. This right here measures 6 by 6. And then you just, and you can sub on both sides. So we're going to test that out today. And then here are what I'm going to use for the challenge coins. These happen to be their poker chips with the black side. Now let me tell you something about JDS. JDS, you do have to have a tax identification number in order to order from them. So if you do not have your federal tax ID number, you will not be able to order from JDS. It's just one of those vendors that you can't order from. So first things first, we're going to do some lint rolling. On their website and in their tutorials, they will tell you to do it for 400, depending on what it is, 400 for 115 seconds. We're going to try and see what we can come up with. I'm going to lint roll. The heat press is still heating up right now this morning. Next week, we are going to be talking about JPP. They have a lot of stuff in JPP that and I'll show that a little bit later what I'm going to be doing. Right now, let's do some lint rolling. Now, you can actually sub on these sides, too, if you wanted to put something like wording and whatnot on these little sides. You could definitely do that. Kind of curious just how it presses. Now, what I'm also going to do is I have a bunch of different images for the faux burlap. Now, I intentionally picked some oddball images, and the reason being I picked those is because I want to be able to show you how something presses with light colors, dark colors with this faux burlap. As we know, faux burlap has a mind of its own. It really does have a different sort of it's a different beast, so to speak. It's not your linen, so it has no of the creamy white or white properties in it. So your colors are going to be vastly different when you press on faux burlap versus regular like linen or anything with a white backing. Let me just see. I do my coins between 385. Awesome. I made a pool game with them. That is so cool. I gotta just tell you, I'm loving the whole I can read everything in one screen. I don't have 100 different things on my desk anymore. All right, so there's that. And then two challenge coins, style challenge coins I'm making today is I am doing a thin blue line one and I am doing a firehouse one, so we're going to do those. I am going to cut down my transfer just a little bit. They tell you can use Pro Spray. I'm not going to use Pro Spray today just because, one, with me nursing the headache, I don't need any more help in this catastrophe we're working with right at the moment. Listen, when you're married to the postman, it doesn't matter if there's snow, hail, freezing rain. You show up to work and you do your job. And I live by the same motto. All right. So what you want to do for this is you want to see where your edge is to kind of just know if you're in the center of this. And you can literally just kind of go like that. Now, let's talk about this for a second. I'm going to have an issue with are these little things. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take something and I'm going to literally put it underneath this so that we can raise it up against the heat press so that it doesn't sit. This can kind of droop over. So we're going to do that. Have a good day at work, Sarah. Sarah's like, I am tapping out of the work program. All right, let's see what we got here that I could use that could raise that up just a touch. Now, we could possibly use foam, which I could totally use foam, and I might use that. Let's see. No, I did not plan this out. And you know what? Because life isn't always planned and scripted. Let's see. I could use a towel. I can use a towel. And as soon as I find one, I'll let you know. I don't know where any of my towels. Why is it when I need something I can never find it? Let's see what we got going here. I know poor Beth and I have been dealing with our headaches lately. And so Beth has eye issues with her headaches, and I was having an eye issue. And I was like, I do not feel this at all. Okay, so I'm going to see if this will work. Sounds crazy, right? But let's see if we can't make this. Let's see if we can't make this work a little bit. Oh, that's going to work a little bit better. It's funny how you have to come up with crazy ideas to do something, right? Oh, I'm liking it. All right. I'm liking it so far. I'm new to this whole camera angle thing. I'm just letting you know. So I'm going to put this towel underneath it. What I'm going to do first is get my heat press where I need it to be pressure-wise. There we go. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the towel in underneath it. It's so that basically it's the same size of this square here. We're going to put this right in underneath. Let's get some blowout paper on top of it. I can't show you because of the camera angle. I'm sorry. I'm trying with this whole thing. When you have a clamshell, it's a little bit harder than if you have a swing away, I guess. So what I can do is, let's see if I can't. So what I have right here is just, so I'll pull this out just a little so you can see it. I have right now my towel in underneath this. So this is raised up underneath right in here. Okay. So I have that so that this way these buttons can droop downward, right? We're going to take our butcher paper, put it on the top. Drop it like it's hot, because it is. Now, I have it on for 75 seconds because it does say to do their faux burlap for 400 for 115 seconds. I'm doing a 385 for 75 seconds. We're going to see how this works. I have no idea how this is going to work. Why? Because I've never done it before. Oh, yeah. And it's like right here. So it's right here. Ooh, checkers on one side and chess on the other. Great ideas, guys, with those. Awesome idea. Right now, it's just a dreary day. And when I have these kind of headaches, I actually like to stand outside because it's cooler and it helps my head to drain, believe it or not. Let me see where we're at. We're at about 22 seconds left on the clock. Just give it a few. I hope you guys had a great week last week. I know I did. Lots of changes happening in our industry right now. Like I said, I have been searching all over every vendor. I spend hours on their websites looking for new stuff. I want new things to be able to show you. I've had I've been fortunate enough to be able to talk to a bunch of these vendors. I've had conversations with JPP, I had conversations with Sub 101, I've had conversations with JDS, I've called and talked to the reps, I've had conversations with Coastal, Condi. You know, I call and say, hey, what new stuff do you have out that we can try? Because you know what, we kind of get bored and complacent with all the same old. And I love when we can try something new. So let's see how this looks. Ooh, we likey. So far it's pretty, right? All right, fun fact about my friend Beth, she hates hot things. Hates them. And you could see right here, that faux burlap took a lot of that ink off. I mean, look at how muted that is now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna Find my gloves is what we're going to do. Because I apparently need to have my fingerprints. Oh, there they are. Apparently fingerprints are a must thing in this world. I didn't know that. So the image I did was 6 by 6. And there you go. And now you have a very cute little basket. I'll bring it up close so you can see. That's a really cute basket. Now let's talk about what we could use this basket for. Other than, you know, putting your car keys in. But that is a great idea. Maybe it's, you know, something to put next to the door for car keys. Maybe it's for your nightstand for ladies when you're taking off your jewelry at night. That would be something great. Makeup cases, bathrooms, so many different things. The center of your tables. I wouldn't necessarily put food in here. Like, you could put oranges in here. Why? Because they have the rind on the outside. But, you know, I wouldn't put anything that is going to be, you know, these need to be food safe. So, yes, you could put oranges in there, that kind of thing, bananas, because they have peels on them. But there's so many options for these. And the fact that you can lay them flat and store them is such a beautiful thing. I mean, they're absolutely gorgeous. I love how it pressed. Now we're going to do the coasters, and I'm going to do them in a wide variety of colors, shades. This way you could see how they press. As you can see right now, that's a light pink. So I have a feeling we're going to, you know, as we know with most burlap, but I wanted to show you the differences in different colors and how faux burlap takes that on. All right. Make sure if you are over, while I'm reading the comments right now, if you are on Facebook and on YouTube, please go and like the video. It helps with the views, and it helps spread the good word of here at the SAS, and all the hard work that I put into what I do. Come this August, I get to celebrate 3 years of being able to teach you guys, and it has been an incredible journey. I can't wait to celebrate with all of you guys in August. And actuality, I will be at the ISS show, or the Impressions show, in August in Atlantic City. I believe it's August 26th, 27th, and 28th. I will be there or be square, in Atlantic City, New Jersey, in August. So I'm looking forward to that. I forgot to lint roll that one. That's okay. We'll do some quick lint rolling on the other 3 at least. I will be there, and then I am headed to Orlando. So I will be at the Orlando show. I cannot wait, and I get to bring my little sister along for the ride, so I'm pretty excited about that. She has never been to one of these shows, and I'm looking forward to showing her around for the first time. Oh yeah, you could put a napkin in it. You absolutely could. You're right there, Claire. You could put a napkin in it. Piece of parchment paper at the bottom. Wax paper. You know, if you want to put food in it, absolutely. Yes, I am using tape. Like I said, they say that you can use the spray, the Pro Spray, but we're not going to do that today. Now let's just bring down the pressure on this. That's going to be good. All right. We are going to lay them on the press. I'm going to do all 4 of them. You mean, because, like, why not? Yes, Lynn, you get to meet the adopted daughter in Atlantic City. Super excited about that. I love doing meet and greets, so I am looking forward to doing a meet and greet in Atlantic City and a meet and greet in Orlando. And rumor has it, my Florida partner in crime, besides Jessica, I may con her into this, will also be at the Orlando show. He will come down from Panama City to come visit me, and I am super excited. Can you imagine 2 of the most humble people on the face of this earth in one building? That should be fun. And the updated list. Would you need to pre-press if You live, you know what, you might. Here's the thing about pre-pressing, Carmen. You have totally a great question there. She asked, do you need to pre-press something if you live in the South? Here's the thing. Know your area. Some things I have a more drier climate. In the spring, I tend to pre-press my items a little bit more. Why is that? Well, because it's wet and dreary 9 times out of 10. But do I pre-press? It really depends on what it is. If I think I need to suck the moisture out of it. MDF, I will pre-press for the most part. Again, because of the type of material that it is. But for my fabrics, no. I don't tend to pre-press my fabrics. But again, if you live in the South, you live in a climate that has, you know, a high moisture content, then yeah, that would be definitely something I would consider. All right. That was a great question. All right, let's see how we did. Now, my biggest worry was because I put tape on the back. What was it going to do to that suede, right? Except burn my fingers. Oh, see? And you just rub it out. Yay, I love it. So at first glance, you're like, oh, right? There's a tape mark. Well, it's suede. It's meant to be moved. So let's see how these colors are working out for us. So I did some beautiful spring jewel type tones. I did some light colors. That came out phenomenal. Ooh, I like that one. All right, let's talk about this because I know y'all can see them on camera. All right. Let's see if I can't zoom the camera in here for you. Give me 2 seconds. Go. See if we can't zoom this in for you just a touch so that you guys can see those a little bit better. Okay. Just give me a second here. We're going to move it all up. There we go. So that's what they kind of look like when they are coming out of it. Now, it's harder to see on the camera, but I will come up nice and close. You can see what those colors look like on there. Obviously, the flag has some nice rich colors in it, and so it does present itself well. This one is the same actual design as this one, except it has a whitish pink background versus the navy blue background. And as you can see, your colors are definitely muted on that. Here are two with some beautiful rich jewel tones in it. And you can see, yes, you can see them, but I gotta tell you, it's hard to make out what those images are. So here's the thing that I would tell you about anything that is faux burlap. Deep, rich colors, okay, first and foremost, and not designs with any sort of detail. All right, because these have watercolored flowers, and these are, believe it or not, there's detailing all over these birds and whatnot. You really can't see them all that well. You want something that's kind of chunky with detail. You also want something with dark, rich jewel tones. The richer the color, the better. Anything light is just not going to present itself very well. But can they make a beautiful statement? Yes. Maybe putting a black type design on these, absolutely, they present themselves very well. But if you're going to go any route like this is why I did all the colors. This way you guys could personally see before you go and buy. This is what I have been working on when I'm trying new stuff out. I like to be able to order a bunch. We do it in a wide variety of different colors. This way you could see how it presents itself right there. I mean, they turned out absolutely gorgeous, but is the backside subbable? Not that I am aware of, Shawnee. That is a faux suede. So that's a suede. I'm not going to say that yes, it is. I haven't seen anybody try to sub the back, and actually any of the faux suede or suede that they have coming out of JDS, they tell you to not have it necessarily underneath the heat press. I mean, you have to when you're putting this image on the coaster, but I know for like their notebooks, they tell you to keep that outside the heat press. So I'm going to go with probably not. But like I said, this is why I did all the colors. I'm trying to head off some errors that you guys might end up having when you're pressing these type of items, so that you don't go wasting your own materials. And you know, and that's just it. I don't want you guys wasting your materials, especially if it's something I can test out here on the SAS. All right, next up we're going to do our challenge coins. All right, I'm kind of excited about these. Like I said, I'm really big into the fire and law community, and this is something they keep asking me for, and had a great meeting with Jess on this, and she's been making them for her law enforcement buddies, and I was like, all right, Jess, talk to me, girl. All right, so, well, my design is a little bit too big. Let's start there. So I'm going to sacrifice right now a design because my circle is too big. So what I did was I did it at 0.75. I know these are only 1.5 inches. I probably wanted to do it more, probably at the inch one. You know what? I'm going to sacrifice one just so we can get it on the press. And whatnot. So let's see how it does. I can go reprint for another one, which is perfectly acceptable. So let's just throw one on the press right now. And let's just see how it goes. I'm going to go reprint these real quick. Let's see here. Head over here. Get these guys out of the way. And let's shrink it. Oh, because they're coming in at 2. Okay. Copy, paste. There we go. And let's make this 1.65 by 1.65. There we go. Let's print this out. All right. Well, this prints. It'll be easier to come through. Just let me give it a second. Any of you who use Sawgrass, you know, it sometimes takes a little bit longer to get to your printer. So I do apologize. Oh, we got about 5 seconds left. I am definitely going to need a heat glove for this one. What is a challenge coin? I guess the best way I could describe a what in the hell did... Oh, because it flipped. I'm like, how did that do that? I guess the best way to describe a challenge coin is it's something a member of the... It started with the military, correct, Kev? I believe it's a military thing. And basically, it's if you did something... If you did something that was worth saying, hey, here's this. It's a... I have to figure out the best way to describe what a challenge coin is. It's just something that another sailor or another military personnel would give another military personnel if they did a good job, if they saw a challenge and they met it, that kind of thing. And you got these challenge coins. Joe actually got some in boot camp because he had a challenge presented to him and he conquered his challenge. And this was like an attaboy kind of thing. Military and fire and police all do these type of things, and it's just something to hand out. Now it's one of those things I would probably want to lighten this up a little bit. Whoops, there we go, because it is rather on the dark side, because it is on the dark side. All right, so let's see about these other ones. Let's see how the fire does. So that's one thing in sublimation. Let's talk about that. What people forget in sublimation is that things will print darker. And so you want to lighten up your image sometimes, not because, you know, you want it pastel color, but you really want to lighten it up just so that you can press it, because things press darker in sublimation. So that's much better. There we go. Let's see how we do here. But they call it something else. Actually, in the military, they are called challenge coins. In the military, Kevin will tell you that. Kev. They're called challenge coins in the military, correct? Yes. Oh yeah, teachers incentives. That's a great one too, Lori. Everybody say hello. Say hello to Lori. She is the Sawgrass ambassador over on our YouTube page currently. How do you lighten up an image in Photoshop? You basically just go in and change the brightness of your image. So you go into your attributes, you find the little thing that looks like a sun, and you change your brightness on your object or on your layer, and it will lighten it up before you save it as a PNG and then send it to your printer. Some were wealthy icons attending colleges such as Yale and Harvard who quit midterm to join the war. In one squadron, a wealthy lieutenant ordered medallions struck with solid bronze and presented them to his unit. There you go. They originated during World War I. Thank you, Jess, for our history lesson. Who knew that you were going to get a history lesson here on the SAS? Yep, each unit has their own coins, they have their own styles. So we've been looking for them in sublimation, and we found out that we could put them on the poker chips because they're the perfect size. And JDS does have the white edge and the black edged ones. Let's pull that off. Let's try not to burn my hands. So I'll note to self, I'm going to want to lighten these up when I do these. Not a big deal. Oh, that one came out great. There you go. Let me get it so it zooms out a little bit because the camera is just being wonderful. It's blurry. Hold on. Let me fix that for you guys. Remember, I'm new to the whole laptop deal. Let's see if we can't fix this because I want it nice and sharp. That came out really good. I'm very, very impressed with that. Very impressed. There you go. I'm going to zoom this out just a little. We're going to focus it just a touch. There we go. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, it does. It looks great. But I gotta tell you, it holds the heat. Holy Moses. There we go. There we go. So there's that one. And as you can see, the blue I'm going to want to lighten, even though you can see that cobalt blue. That cobalt blue is gorgeous. I'm going to want to lighten it up so you can see it better. But honestly, and there it is. So it has the black so you guys can see what it looks like. And then you can just sub the back of it. And that's what makes it pretty cool. Absolutely love the black edge. Here's why I like the black edge versus a white edge is because the bleed is going to naturally just happen. And this way that black edge hides any of that kind of bleed that's going to happen over the outside edge. So if you're looking to make challenge coins, head over to JDS. They have these with the black edge, the white edge, very inexpensive. Perfect little thing to make. Do them double-sided, whatever the case may be. And there you go. You can throw these in water if you wanted to. I'm not one for throwing my stuff in water for sublimation. So you could throw it in water, though, to cool it down if you so choose. There we go. Let's see what we got going on here. Can you use whiteboard circles? Could you use like MDF type circles, you could do MDF. I'm not a fan. And here's why I like these versus an MDF round. So these do get dropped. They get shoved in pockets, and everything else. And because of the coating on an MDF, it could chip. It could get scratched and whatnot. Because these are kind of like a polymer type of, that's what they feel like. These aren't going to chip at all. They're not going to nick. You're not going to be able to scrape them up, that kind of thing. So that's what makes these a beautiful thing to be able to use as a challenge coins, because challenge coins do get put in wallets and in pockets and whatnot. It's like a secret handshake when you get it. It's not just saying, hey, here's your challenge coin. No, it's a gentleman's handshake that they hand it to the other guy or gal and hand it to the other person. And it's like, I see what you're doing. We're not going to make a big deal about it, but I just want to say I saw your challenge and I want to say congratulations. But it's always been one of those things where they just don't speak of it. It's just a gentleman's handshake, as they say, and it always usually comes from somebody in command of some sort, a higher ranking officer, to say thank you. So I know that the local police department that wants to do these is going to be doing them for their little junior officers. So I'm pretty excited for that, because I think that's a really cute idea. Because, well, who doesn't love to collect things? You're welcome, Mary Frances. I don't think I would have had the same feeling of a challenge coins with MDF just because of the weight. Yes. Yep, they should be, and more durable. Absolutely, and these have some weight to them. I thought about making some of those for our families for our reunion for poker night in Texas. Hold up, yeah! I mean, these could be some really cool things. Now, you could come up with board games for these to be used. They don't have to be just poker chips. You can use these for a lot of different things, and that's what makes this cool. So this is just one of the great finds that you can find over at JDS. You can find their faux burlap like we talked about. There's some things, pros and cons about faux burlap, no matter where you get it. I am going to take this moment to say, listen, if you are a vendor and you're watching, or if you know of a vendor that you want me to try a new product that they have out, please, by all means, private message me, email me at thesassysubber@yahoo.com, and I would love to try out your product. Here's the only rule that I have when trying out new product. If I don't love it, it doesn't sub well for me, I will not be showing it off here on the Sass. That is just a rule that I have. If I don't love something, I'm not showing it off. Why? As you can tell, this facial expression of mine does not lie. Like right now, you can tell I don't feel good and I'm battling a headache. So as much as I'm trying to be the cheery, happy self, if I don't love something, that's just, I can't hide it. But I will also take that opportunity, you know, to work on it with the vendor behind the scenes. I will not bash another company publicly. I just won't do it. It's not in my style. If I don't love your product, I'm not going to bash it. All right. I'm just going to tell, you know, if it's, again, I've talked about it. I'm not a fan of MDF keychains, and I could give you a million reasons why I'm not. Everything does have its place in our industry, and I just feel like certain things I just don't feel like have a place. But remember, all the opinions expressed here on the Sass are just mine. Everybody has their own opinions, and they formulate them based on their business needs, goals, and whatever it is that you do for you. I will never look at you and go, well, that was a dumb idea. Nope. I'll just go, if that's what works for you, that's beautiful. So please keep that in mind. I just don't want to publicly bash somebody's product if I'm just not in love with it, or I'm just not successful with it. Somebody next door my neighbor, Jess, you know, I could have Jess do it or Jody do it, and they could be hugely successful at it. But if I'm not, and I am on the public forum, it makes it a little bit harder. So it's just out of respect for those of us, you know, those in the industry. Since they're reasonably priced, how about for school track teams as a reward for finishing a race? That's a great idea, Bobby. Absolutely. Hey, for all those who are joining us. About the same size. Yeah, they're about the same size. The poker chips, these are about an inch and a half. So they are about the same size as a challenge coin. May need to get an Absolutely. Do it, Carmen, my friend. Do it. All right, before we get to the recap, I want to show you guys what we are going to be working on next week here on the SAS. I know it's kind of a short week this week. I am going to take some Q&A at the end over from people from the YouTube and from the Facebook, but I do want to just show you what I will be working on for next week's SAS. I headed over to Johnson Plastics to see what I could possibly find, and it's never short of just new things over there. They do have a mug sale going on right now. If you need 11 and 15 ounce mugs, they do have free shipping after $149. That's good until March 31st. So here's what I'm heading over to tell you about next week. These are courtesy of Lynn Wyatt, who's like, Nikki, you got to try these out. First and foremost, you guys all know I'm about a great pillow, right? I am going to be showing you guys, this came out of Johnson Plastics. This is their travel pillow, just in time for the travel season. Now the flipping COVID has finally decided to let us travel about the country. These are adorable. They come with the inserts. They're $5 each. For $5, you get the insert, which is vacuum sealed. You get this absolutely, I mean, this is soft. This is the softest linen I've ever felt in my entire life. It is so super soft. You could sub the entire top of it. I will show you more of this next week. It does have the elastic band, so stay tuned to that. But if you want to do some pre-shopping, go right ahead. And listen, I may never see my name in lights unless I make it myself. So this coming week, I am actually going to be doing their light board. And yes, I am going to put my name in lights. We will see that next week as well. These do light up. It's battery operated. So we're going to talk about that. And last up, coming out of Johnson, oh, nope, there's two more things coming out of Johnson Plastics. We are also going to be talking about their money bank. You get to sublimate the back part of it. This is a... I think it's an acrylic. I don't know if it's glass. Let's not try to break it, right? It does have a slit on the side or top, and it does have the money hole at the bottom. We're going to talk about the really cool things that you could do with that. And then lastly, we're going to talk about their earbud case. I saw these cute little tiny things. I got them in, and here's the thing. They have a little pocket on the inside. You could put, we tested it out. Beth and I were talking about it. You can put your credit cards in there because guess what? You could just stick it in your front pocket or in your back pocket. It makes the perfect little tiny wallet, but it does have a little pocket on the inside. You could add a key fob to it if you want to as well. You could sublimate on both sides. I thought they were really cute. I do have the coin purses as well, but I like the fact that this had a little tiny pocket in it where the coin purse does not. And so even though it's an earbud thing, you could use it for your credit cards and in a mini wallet for your pocket, whatever it may be. Those are the 4 items that I purchased over at Johnson Plastics. We will talk about those next week. Lori and lights, I may need to invest in, right? Can you imagine? I'm going to put it right back there, Lori. It's going to say the SAS. You know, or the SAS Master, or Sassy Subber. I don't know, but my name will finally be in lights. I keep telling my mom that. It's okay. Hey, Aaron. Where are those pillows from? Those are from Johnson Plastics, and I've got to tell you, I cannot wait to do these next week. Cannot wait to do these next week. They are perfect for so many things. So we were going to talk about it now. We'll do it next week. So stay tuned for next week's show about Johnson Plastics. So let's get to it. Let's have that Q&A that you guys have missed out on for a little while now. So let's talk about some different things that you need to know in sublimation. First and foremost, there is no such thing as a 1, 2, 3 punch vendor. We go shopping at all different vendors right across the board because every vendor has something different to offer, whether they may carry similar items, but maybe, just maybe, their pricing is different. And when combined with shipping, you might get a better deal because let's be honest for a second, it is all about the bottom dollar, you know, and our bottom line of what we're going to be able to sell things for. Keep that in mind. It doesn't matter where you shop as long as you are shopping, and I don't care where you do it. As long as you're happy, you're going to make money on it. That's the best part of this whole thing. Are you teaching next Sunday on Easter? Oh, yeah, it is Easter next Sunday, isn't it? Oh, for Peter, Paul, and Mary's sake. Probably not. Thank you, Debbie. You're right. I'm probably not teaching next Sunday. Maybe we'll do it a different day. I forgot next week is Sunday. My weeks are going into each other. Probably the Easter thing next Sunday. Sorry about that. I forgot it's Easter because yesterday was Passover, or today's Passover, today's Palm Sunday. Today is Palm Sunday, yesterday was Passover. Okay, see, I'm getting this all confused. There we go. So probably not next Sunday. I may do it Saturday. I may do a Friday night. I'm not really sure. I'll let you know when the headache and I can think straight goes away. Any questions right now that you would like me to answer? Shipping costs, time, customer service are most important yep, absolutely. So first and foremost, customer service. That's where it's going to start. If you can pretty much lure me in with your customer service, I'm probably going to be a customer for life. You got to have really good customer service. You got to be able to know how to deal with your customers. Don't ignore them. Don't ignore your customers. But let's talk about this too. Don't burn your professional relationships with anybody. You may not love a vendor that you go to. And that's okay. You don't have to. You can close the bridge, put it up for maintenance if you want to, close for construction, but don't burn the bridge because you know what? Times change, people change, and maybe you want to revisit that vendor later on. Let's also have that conversation too about clients. You can fire your clients, absolutely, but again, don't burn the bridge with them. Be humble, be kind, and just walk away. You don't have to cater to their every need. You also don't have to serve them, all right? What you can do is kindly walk away, close that bridge for maintenance and construction to one you can reevaluate the situation. Maybe you were just having a bad day or a bad moment. Maybe they're having a bad day or a bad moment. And maybe you just need to walk away for a little while. And walking away for a little while is perfectly okay. But you never want to burn a bridge with somebody. You definitely want to make sure that you just close it for maintenance. That's all. You may never open that bridge again, but at least you have the opportunity if someday you want to open that bridge back up. So this is why I say to you, whether it's a vendor or it's a client, never just burn that bridge. Just close it down for maintenance. Do a little construction, whether it's on yourself or with the client, it doesn't really matter. Also, JDS does free shipping. Yes, they do. Jess is always talking about, I made my free shipping. So JDS has free shipping over $99. Reliable products are important. Yes. Yep. Except for me. Mm-hmm. Jess will tell you, burn the bridge. Burn it down. Just burn it. Kill it. Make it die. Found the light up photo block. Right? Isn't it cool? That's what I'm going to try to do, is try to show you what's coming up. And remember, not all sinners are experienced, and redundant questions are a part of it. Absolutely. Listen, there's no such thing as a stupid question, because you may be new to sublimation, but the 6 guys sitting next to me are in it going, you know what? Ask me the question. I've been asked it probably 100 times. Like I said, I will have been doing the SAS now for 3 years come August, and I am super excited for what we'll have planned for that. So there you go. No, not all subbers, not all sinners. Well, they could be sinners too. Shalada. I said, Jess is so bold. I know the Coastal has free shipping at $149, but there are some items that do not qualify. That is absolutely 100% correct. How do you store your blanks so that you know what you have and if they're organized? All right, you want to see? I get to move the camera. I know this sounds exciting. So, don't mind the hot mess. I do apologize, but let's move the camera. Ready? I'm so excited for this. You have no idea. Welcome to the side sass. Here we go. That was fun. Okay, I'm on a swivel thing now, so there you go. So here's what I have behind me so you can see how I do mine. I have mine by product. Don't mind my cute little bunnies. Okay. So each bin has a different product. They just need to be labeled, Becky. That's just how this works. But like this one's ornaments. I have MDF ornaments over here. I know what's in each box. Like this is all jewelry stuff. This is all my neoprene chapstick type holders. Let's see. This is all my pet scarves and whatnot. Let me put Bunny back. Thank you, Bunny, for coming along. And then I have my MDF. Whoops, sorry. There we go. So I have my MDF products in here, my quarter toss games, my rounds. I have larger rounds over here. I have my totes, and I have them organized so that I can tell you what is where. All right. It really just depends on what I need to, how I'm organizing my stuff. Now, I have also 2 cabinets that hold all of my white things, like my baby bibs and burps and blankets and all that. Because I do have a pet-friendly home, I put them away in cabinets so I could shut the door and keep them from dust and animals and all that fun stuff. They are literally on each individual shelf. That's in a totally different room. Do you suffer from, I bought it and lost it in my mess syndrome too? Not always. I've gotten better about that, Shalata. So let's bring this back on the tour. I love this freaking thing. I just gotta tell you. All right, so that's how I organize mine. Over here, what you see in this back corner, this is my shipping stuff. That's all my shipping stuff right there because I do a ton of shipping. So over in here are all of my boxes and bags. If you take a quick peek on that side of this, this happens to be where my convection oven is, and it's starting to collect all my goodies that I have for my thesassysubber tribe packs, sticker packs that I do once a month. So, and the first set is going to be going out soon. I'm super excited for that. So that's all the prizes and stuff that go with those sticker packs. So there you go. How do you figure out shipping, and do you use Pirate Ship? Great question, Roxanne. Actually, I use Pirate Ship, but I also use GoShippo. GoShippo is linked to my GoDaddy site for my physical stuff. And then for my Etsy stuff, I don't need to worry about it. And you can go in and you can ship right from Pirate Ship. And you could ship right from your website depending on where it is. But GoDaddy is a good one. Or I'm not, sorry, not GoDaddy. GoShippo is a good one. Pirate Ship and ShipStation. Now, ShipStation you do have to pay for. It is a monthly thing. I do know that Pirate Ship and GoShippo are a pay-as-you-go. You do get a little bit of a discount. I do have a Rollo, and the Rollo does print out my shipping labels. Let's see if I have it over here. So I have a Rollo label printer, so it does ship out, you know, it does print out my labels. And I also have, you know, when you're married to the postman, you also have to have a scale. So here's my scale from the post office, because we have to weigh everything here. So what I do, if you want to know what something weighs, weigh one item as it comes in so that you remember what the weight is. And this way, moving forward, you don't have to worry about it. Do you keep different vendors in different boxes? Carmen, yes, actually I do. It depends on where where it comes from when it comes to my stuff. And I even have vendors now on my Etsy store for my digital design. I have vendors listed too, again, by category, so you know where they are. You have them in a binder with where you got them. Yes, time, temp, and pressure. Yes. So if you have your Bible, let me find my Bible. Hold, please. Hold, please. Let me go get the binder. And I don't know where my daughter stuck it. And the reason she stuck it was because she's cleaning it. So I have a binder, and it's a sticker binder, and in my sticker binder, which Sarah is currently cleaning out for me. So in my sticker binder, it also has a place for my vendors, and it has my time, temp, and pressure, and what I ordered from them. Also great for organization. Let's see. Yep, I love GoShippo too. Rollo was one of the best purchases ever. Best purchase ever. Absolutely worth the investment. Rollo was just super easy, and it's less expensive, Lori. So overslept. Well, good morning, Shelly. That reminds me, I need to reorder shipping supplies. You're welcome for that. I'm here for you all week, Erin. So glad that you guys. All right. So here we go. We're going to do the recap. First, I want to say thank you guys to everybody who ordered the Sassy Tribe packs. You guys made it a huge success first time out of the gate. I have been literally putting things together. I want to show you what I've been working on for a client of mine, and that is she wants sticker paper so she can make her own decals and whatnot. So I've been working on this for her. These are 12 by 12 sheets. That's pretty cool. I also have HTV as well. So look forward to that. If you are a vendor, please reach out to me. Like I said, I'd like to show you off here on the SAS, and maybe there's a product that you have in your wheelhouse, especially if you're a small vendor. I love me some small vendors. My Sassy Tribe packs are built on the tribe. They're not just about me selling my stickers, my HTV vinyl, none of that. Literally, I bring in another vendor, and I can tell you, Erin is one of them. My friend Jane is another of them. Katie. These ladies, Mel, are all, John, are all, and gentlemen, I should say, are all vendors that have already signed up to be a part of the pack. That's right. They are part of my Sassy Tribe pack. So each month I put out a new set of designs for stickers and HTV. And in there is an item that came from another tribe member. It's a business to business kind of conversation. So I buy it from them. I get to showcase off a vendor, which you all know I absolutely love showing off my friends. So I put that in there, and I'm even going to ask some of my friends that are designers to see if they want to help me design a sticker, if they want to help me design an HTV logo, whatever it may be. I love to include my friends because you know what? That's what the tribe was built on. It isn't all about me, and selling my. No, this is a team. We are a tribe. So I love being able to have you guys along for the ride. Listen, it helps your business, it helps my business, and I love helping other businesses. So it's just a win-win in this category. It's something that's kind of unheard of. I could have gone out and I could have gotten these products from those big, huge companies, but I decided, nope. I wanted to do this by myself, but with people who are doing the same thing that I'm doing. That everybody has something cool in their wheelhouse to offer. Now, do you want a sneak peek? Because they're already sold. I'm going to give you one sneak peek of what will be in that April box that you guys will be getting soon for those who ordered. Let me show you. I had something made. Now, this isn't from the tribe, but it is designed by me. And of course, I feel like everybody needs this on their desk. I'm just saying. All right. So this month's theme is all about the Sassy Tribe. It's all about the tribe. So if you saw, you're going to get 154 stickers. You'll get your tribe sticker because you are a part of the tribe. And if you're not, if you didn't, you missed out on those April pack stickers. They are individually in there. You can buy just the tribe sticker. They are listed there as well. But one thing, I don't want to show off what I'm doing for the tribe just because I can't wait for you to be surprised. But here's something that I did have made. I ordered it online because I needed to have it because everybody needs a little sass in their life. So here you go. Oh, there's my camera. Sorry. Wrong camera. So I had these notepads made up so that when you need to take notes from the sass, and of course it had to have our sassy little unicorn on there because Lord knows I'm sassy. So that is just one of the many items that are going to be in those packs. Lots of you little cute, kitschy things, but you know what? Things to make you smile. Things that could be just for you. I am so looking forward to the next coming months because I've already figured out my themes. Yes, I'm a theme-driven girl. I'm sorry. It's a problem I have being a wedding planner. I like themes. Can we get an occupation? Gnome designs. Well, I did just happen to make my chefy gnome. My chefy gnome is out there. And I do already have my military gnomes. And I probably need a nurse. And a police officer. And a firefighter. So I probably need those. But Shalata, please, send me a message. Community over competition. Absolutely, Jess. And that's what the SAS was built on. Suzanne Murphy is not here. She is busy having some wonderful Palm Sunday stuff at her new Elks Club. I'm excited to get my labels. I can't wait. I can't wait. Some of them, like I said, they, ooh, a teacher one too. I am going to do some teacher ones, yes. I could tell you, you know what, I'm not going to tell you. You have to just wait and see each month. And you got to be in it to win it kind of thing. There's a very limited time you can order those tribe packs because I have so many to pack up. And there'll be, starting next month, there will be a collector's item in there each month that you just going to have to collect in order to get it, and they won't be back out again. You won't be able to get it again. It's literally custom made for that month. I am so super excited for this, but you got to collect them in order to get them. Just saying. Oh, you need a nurse gnome. Yes, police, fire gnomes. I need a teacher gnome, Myra. Is that what you're asking? Or teacher ones? I am going to do some teacher ones. I have lots of different ones. As you guys saw, did you guys see my stickers? The new Tumbler ones? Let me show you. Let me show you. If you are into tumblers, whether it's the epoxies or you sell a lot of them, they don't have these out just yet, but there you go. Look how big they are. That is exactly what they look like. They'll stand out on your packaging. I love the fact that I literally took my own designs and made them into tumbler stickers. So there you go. But maybe you have a custom design that you want to add to a tumbler. Maybe you're a designer and you're like, I really love this design on the tumbler. Can you make it into a sticker? I absolutely can. Please just reach out to me at thesassysubber@yahoo.com. So there you go. How stinking cute is that? Yep. So there you go. Ooh, you know what? We're going to put it right here on the laptop because I'm putting stickers everywhere. How much are the boxes? The boxes are $30. So I put a $30 box together. You get a ton of stickers. Moving forward, we're going to be having some HTV designs in there. We're also going to be having, Becky's jumped on board for doing some direct to film. 1 month I have Spangles in there from Margot. So, you know, it just depends. It's not just Sassy Subber driven. It's tribe driven. Can you star a sign up to get each month? I haven't started that yet, and here's why. Because of COVID, I didn't want people to feel strapped and obligated to buy the pack each month. So that's why it's a month to month. And Jess and I talked this over when it came to the website and whatnot. I want it just to be month to month. You got to be at the Sassy Subber Designs or Sassy Subber group in order to see it. I do post it on the Sassy Subber Designs. I also post about it on my TikTok, and it'll go on the Instagram, so you guys are all in the know. I will send out a text message out to people, and I'm also going to be looking into doing my email list as well, so you guys are reminded, hey, you have from April 15th to April 30th or April 25th, I'm sorry, it's April 15th to April 25th to order May's box, or pack as we call it. So if you're going to be looking for that happy mail, look for this. I even went out and bought happy mail. Yup. So if you see this package come into your house, know that it's your happy mail. I am so super excited. $30, you can't really beat it. With all the little goodies that are inside and all the amount of stickers and whatever other goodies I put in, you really just can't beat it. It's a good price point, and it helps another tribe member out as long as myself. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Michael. Monthly sticker club? Yep, it is a monthly sticker club. Let me show you. So each month, you get 2 different design stickers, and mine come in protective sleeves. Why? Because I love to be able just to slip mine into a binder. It keeps them neat and organized. So here is one of the sets, and behind it are those 48 stickers because it's only one single sheet, right? So then you go get yourself a fancy binder, because we like to be organized here at the Sass. Open up your binder, and all you've got to do is go just... If I had 2 hands, that would be great as I do this. And now you have, go get some inserts, tabs. Yeah, you know what I mean. And you could say April, June, July, August, all of those. And then you have all of your stickers. All your little fun ones could go in a pocket, but now you have a binder. It is just neat and organized. Just put it on your shelf, and now you are ready and off to the races, which is a really cool idea. Like I said, you're going to get in some free goodies in there as well. I love adding free goodies to my Sassy packs. And like I said, they are tribe driven, meaning that there is another tribe member along for the ride when I sell these. Hot Rod Gnome. Love the tumbler stickers. I want my stickers. Too stinking cute. Girl, people are already asking. Yeah, 2022, absolutely. Listen, here's another thing too. People are quick to push. Let's talk about that. Shalata just brought it up. Let's talk about senior stuff. I am changing the way we do senior stuff. I launch my senior stuff in August and September. Why? Here's why. I want my seniors to enjoy it all year round instead of just in April, May, and June. I want my seniors to be able to have their swag coming out of the gate in August and September versus having you have to wait till the end of the year. I want my seniors to be able to show off the fact that they're finally big man on campus. That's why I always launch now. I say always. I always tried to do it before. I did this last year. I did the year before, where I launched in August, September, my senior stuff for that year. I add to it along the way. I add new fun stuff along the way, like the key fobs I added in, the flags. There's so many fun things that you can add to your senior pack. You can add a mug, a travel mug, whatever the case may be, but allow your senior to be able to use it all year round. Start talking to these schools and say, hey, listen, why don't we change the landscape? Why don't we start offering them sooner? Come out so that, listen, parents are more apt to buy so their kid can wear it all year round or use it all year round instead of in the last 2 months that they're in school. Because let's be real, I've had 2 seniors. My son looks at his key fob and goes, that's great, Mom, never going to use that again. It says Senior 2021 on it. And he's like, great. 2 months worth of using it. Joe's the one that actually suggested, hey, Mom, I wish these came out earlier because I would have used it all year round. My senior son made a point yet again. He's not a senior anymore, but he did make a point last year when it came to all the senior swag. Let's see. Dividers. Thank you. Thank you, Terry. That's what I was looking for, the dividers. I love the sheets, and I could put them all my info into them in one space. Thank you. Love, love, love. Are those letter size? They are letter size. So they are 8.5 by 11. So the 8.5 by 11, Becky, are absolutely the best thing. I know you have a Roland as well. 8.5 by 11, put them in. That is absolutely a beautiful thing. Keeps things neat. I can't give that idea solely to myself. Y'all have to know where that came from. The 8.5 by 11 idea came from Marvin. Actually, he says, Nikki, he goes, you just put them in a protective sleeve. Well, I decided just to include the protective sleeve with all of my stickers because I sell my stickers as a 3-pack, meaning you get 3 sheets of stickers. All right, so you get 3 sheets to the wind. Haha, sorry, had to do it. Anyway, pun of the day. So you have your stickers. And the nice part is you could put one set on one side, flip it over, there could be another set on the back side. It keeps them neat, keeps them organized, and then you can find them when you need them. And you get to see what you have left. Maybe you like a particular sticker over another. Did you know, FYI, you could always reach out to me and say, Nikki, I really love this one sticker in the pack. Can I please order the one sticker in that pack? I'll probably say yes. Yeah. Okay, I just found you last night as I have been away from the groups. I miss watching. Oh, I miss you too, April. Listen, I saw you come in. I was like, yay, she's back. This sticker, let's see. Oh, April, welcome back to the tribe. And so, yes, I purchased a Roland from my good friend Marvin. Who also does stickers. And I purchased Big Mama back in February, and I launched a sticker of the month pack. Not only is it stickers, but it's HTV prints, it's spangles, it's direct to film, it's tribe driven, which has a lot of cool stuff inside of it that are coming from the tribe. So it's not just all about me. I'm not selfish over here. I like to build a community, which means helping out the tribe. So That's what my packs are built on. Now I do have what I call the individual sheets. So the pack itself comes with a lot of goodies, or you could just buy, because I like to fit everybody's budget, those are $30 for those. Or you can buy just the packet. This particular one is $13. You get 3 sheets, and you get 3 sheets of this design. All of these are literally hand designed by me. I don't purchase my designs from anywhere. No, I'm a digital designer. I like to create my own. So there's all the ones that you can see. Whoops, sorry. I'm going to get used to this camera thing eventually. Those are the ones that are for this month. You can just order these. These are still on sale until the end of the month, but the tri-packs are very limited time frame. They go from the 15th we're going to be doing, and there's something in there that you have to collect. Well, I say you have to. I mean, you just have to. So next month is going to be by tribe member Jane Verdell. I think that's how you say her last name. She owns Ladybug Jane Gifts, so I'm excited about that. Like I said, let's do that rewind real quick. So this is the part of the show where we do a rewind. But first, let me say thank you to all the vendors who have been participating in the SAS and helping out and me showing off things. Like I said, if you are a vendor, please keep a note of this. If I don't like your item, I don't bash your item on my show, but I will reach out to you and say, hey, it's not working for me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't want to put your product or your company in a bad light in any way, shape, or form. That's how we run things here at the SAS. So with that said, if you are a vendor and you have something you want me to test out, let's do it. I love new products, and so does the tribe. We get complacent with the same old, but we're always looking for the next best thing. You guys saw it last week. Mike Kaminsky's here today, and you saw that I did the canister jars. So he has those, and by the way, he sold out, but he's getting more. Don't worry about that. You guys were awesome in ordering them. So let's do the rewind, or the recap as we call it here on the SAS. Today we talked about JDS. JDS, you do need to have a tax identification number in order to order from them. But they have a lot of cool products that come out of their warehouse. They have a couple different warehouses. Let me see where my challenge coins went to. I don't even know where the heck I put them. Of course I don't. So anyway, so they have a lot of cool items that you can get from their warehouse. One of them, or the newest items that they have, are these faux, let me move the camera, there they are. Let me move the camera so you guys can see what I'm talking about. There we go. They have the faux burlap basket, which you could put a lot of different things in. They're small. I don't want you to think that these are huge by any stretch of the imagination. These are only a 6x6. This inner piece is only a 6x6. You can sub on these sides. You can also sub on the back of it if you want to. I'm not subbing on the back. It goes on my table. No one's going to see it, nor will they care. So you just snap these together, and now you have this cute little basket to be able to put on a coffee table, put it on your makeup table, put it on your regular table. Maybe you want to put it outside on your picnic table. Wherever the case may be, this is a really cool thing. If you're going to put food in it, put a little piece of wax paper on the bottom so it kind of protects. Not only does it protect the fabric, but it protects against the ink on your food. Unless it's like an orange or a banana, those have peels that you peel off. It wouldn't be such a big deal, but you don't want to put something like cookies or brownies on or in this unless you put something protective on the bottom. It does make a great base for a basket as well. In that faux burlap line, now as you can see, the darker colors are rich on this, but the lighter colors, you kind of lose their character. Here are some of the, there we go. These are the ones that I did. I literally went and decided, you know what, we're going to do all colors here. Why all colors? Because every color presents itself differently on faux burlap. Faux burlap is dark. It's rich in color. So it doesn't always present our lightest colors very well. As you can see, our American flag is absolutely gorgeous. This gives it a nice rustic vibe. Totally works with our faux burlap. Black will be on point. Navy blue, dark hunter green. The deep reds work really well on the faux burlap. But you also want to have a very chunky design as well. Because if you get into designs like these, so this is a lighter pastel version of the basket one, all right, you lose the character and you lose all the imagery that's on there. You also have these guys. Now there's birds on here. It's really hard. I mean, it's probably easy to see it on the camera, but for me, close up, the best way to describe it, it looks pixelated. Okay, so you can't see all the detail. You'll lose the detail. So because for someone like me who loves details in her designs, this would not be a thing for me. You definitely want kind of silhouette, stuff that doesn't have a lot of design work into it, big and chunky designs, nothing with this little tiny detail. You're just not going to see. It doesn't present itself well. These have a very masculine feel to them. They have a suede back to them and that faux burlap. Great cabin type stuff. Camping, these work great for camping because it has that whole vibe going with it. So these are great for the camper as well. And this is why I say this is great, because look, it stores flat. We don't have much storage when we're doing camping stuff, but this would be great for camping if you needed a basket for something. And there you go. It's really just a grab and go kind of thing. Store it all together and you are off to the races. We also talked about the challenge coins. Challenge coins actually are made out of the poker chips that come out of JDS. They have ones with a black edging and they have ones with white edging. All right. Now here's a couple things you need to know about pressing these. They're kind of like a polymer type thing. As you can see, this one, there you go. This one pressed really, really well. All right. Why? Because there's lighter colors in it. All right. Where this one did not press as well. And it's just because it's dark in color. So I'm going to want to go in with Photoshop, brighten that up just a little bit. Because remember, in sublimation, things go darker. So when things go darker, it's kind of hard to see some of the details. So just brighten up your image a smidge onto what you think is obnoxious and then try to press it. You can always test press on items. One of the best tricks that I can tell you is grab a piece of MDF from somebody. I know MDF, but if you grab a piece of MDF from somebody and just start pressing little swatches, you'll be able to see what it looks like. You can also grab felt. Felt is also an inexpensive way to press something. I know it's a fabric, but at least this way you could see how it presses. Because remember, in sublimation, things go darker. So on felt, definitely a great way to test press a design if you're unsure, especially for a design that's like this. I probably could have test pressed that a lot easier on there and it would have come out a lot better. So I'll go through, I'll lighten it up, I'll reimagine my design, and you know what? It's perfect. But these have some weight to them. I love the black line along the side, especially because of the bleed. Remember, when you're pressing polymer, it kind of just bleeds over the edge. Love, love, love that black edge design. And there we go. Yes, I know they do make a 9x9 of this basket as well. I just picked the smaller one because I knew I was going to be doing test items. And that's what I do. I go to different vendors. I will spend countless hours perusing a vendor site, looking for new items, looking for things that I haven't taught over the last 3 years. So I go and I search. And I'll go to vendors that I've been going to and see if they've got any new items. And that's what makes it beautiful, because you know what? I love to see what they also have going out. I'll go in and I'll purchase items, and that's what makes it an awesome thing. Let's see. Some people use those trays for video games with dice. Absolutely. Yay! So they will not be on sale for next month. Correct. There are stickers up there that are year-round stickers, April, but then there's ones that are strictly for the month. Don't worry, now that you're back a part of the tribe, you'll be able to be in the know. If you haven't, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you haven't, please make sure you get your notifications on the Sassy Subber Designs so that you know when I go live, you know when I do different things. Also, I do text alerts. That's right. If you text Sassy Subber to 474747, you can sign up for text alerts. So type in Sassy Subber to 474747, and I send out text alerts throughout the month, letting you guys know when I'm going live, letting you know when I have sales, and just a quick hello. And yes, sometimes I do answer you back on those text messages. Also, hopefully the headache will have subsided and we will do the tableside sass tonight, where you know it's always sassy, always classy, and we just have a good old time. And somehow we always end up on the topic of food. I'm not really sure how that is. Yep. So there you go. It has been a blast. Thank you guys for kind of filtering through with me today with this pounding headache. I hope I did okay. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you saw a new product that you absolutely fell in love with. And you know, like I said, I won't show it unless I love it. So there you go. And even if I don't love it, you'll probably hear about it somewhere. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. It is Sunday. Sundays are made for napping. I will be taking a nap this afternoon just to give the tribe a forewarning, and hopefully I will be up. I'll let you guys know for the 9 o'clock tableside sass tonight, only in the Sassy Subber group. So be there or be squared. You guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys all next time right here on the Sass. Until then, I'll see you guys all on the flip side. Have a great